Did you know that the most commonly asked question on Google is, how do I get shredded? And if you don't know that, well, it's because I made it up. But stay with me now, because we've all wondered it at some point, or at least, how do I lose weight? And in this video, I'm going to explain how to do that. I just finished up a challenge where I lost nearly 30 pounds in the span of only 3 months. And I went from looking like this to looking like this. And I'm gonna tell you the exact steps that I took to accomplish this. In this video, I'll show you a full day's worth of eating. I'll show you how I decide my calories, how I decide my macros, how much cardio do I do. And at the end of it, hopefully I can show you how easy it is to lose weight. Oh, and as a special little treat, I'll show you my body fat scan results that I took at my final weigh-in. And it's pretty shocking, so you're gonna wanna stay tuned. But that's enough yapping for now. So let's get into the video. Hell of a clap. Alrighty guys, before I get into my day, I want to talk about what I do specifically, and I really want to emphasize that this is what I do personally, okay? So this is going to be subjective to me. I'm not saying everybody has to do it, but it's what I do, and well, it works. Now let's start with the most important part, which is diet. For me, I can sit around 2,500 calories and not gain or lose any weight, so that's kind of around my maintenance calorie with the amount of activity that I do. And so for me, I drop about 300 calories and then I institute cardio. Only 30 minutes a day, that's gonna be about 300 calories the way I do my cardio. And that will get me to burning fat and losing weight. And then you also have to consider at some point you're gonna plateau. And then my first step is to always up cardio before I drop the calories. I don't wanna be starving. I don't like that. Nobody likes that feeling. Always go for a higher activity if you can, rather than going fewer calories. So I'm doing 2,200 calories today. At the end of the day, I think calories in, calories out matters. But let's talk about the macro split. I just love how I feel on 40% carbs, 40% protein, 20% fats coming from my calories. I'm not saying it's the best macro split. I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm saying it works for me. With low fat, I just feel better. My skin clears up, which is convenient because I got a zit right now. But it's what I've done in the past. It's been proven to work for me, my body, and I'm gonna keep doing it. So first thing I do when I wake up is I chug water. Make sure you get your water in. I love going for 1.5 gallons of water. If you could get to 2 gallons, awesome. I don't think it's necessary at that point, but 1.5 gallons, beautiful. When I'm losing weight, I love doing fasted cardio. First off, it wakes you up, it makes you feel good, and you're getting half of your cardio out of the way already. This is a lethal duo to wake you up in the morning. I mean, the focus, the energy, the calmness you get from HELLAVA, and then just a cup of coffee. I've always drank coffee, but this is my favorite duo every single morning, and I absolutely love it. But that's enough yapping. I got some calls to take, so I'll probably see you for fasted cardio.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
And once I get warmed up, loosened up, I usually up the incline. Basically, the better I'm feeling, the higher I'll go. So I'll max out the incline, get to like 3.3, 3.5, and then work my way back down. All right, and there you have it. Like I said, 15 minutes, 150 calories. That's all I really go for. Usually works out perfectly. Hell of a clap. Alrighty guys, we are back home. Morning cardio, morning calls are all done and dusted. So now we're gonna eat breakfast. But first, I gotta prep my little late night treat, and you'll see, it's banging. My late night ice cream is literally just a protein shake that is frozen, and then the creamy makes ice cream. So I guess you need to have it creamy, but this is beautiful for that late night sweet treat. But personally, what I do is 300 milliliters of this Fairlife. It's fat-free, it just has a lot of protein in it, so I love it. And then 1 scoop of your favorite protein. Of course, I am going with Ghost Chips Ahoy. It is my #1 protein flavor of all time. Code Shredz saves you 20% off, so that's even more sick, right? Okay, shameless plug, I love it. And then after that, you just mix. And then you put it in the freezer. People think you have to do it overnight. Me personally, I think it freezes in 8 hours. That's just what I do. I do like sunny side up eggs, so I just throw the lid on. And first, I let the egg whites just cook on their own, then I throw the eggs in because I like the yolks runny. I like my yolks how I like my exes, runny. You get it? Because they ran from our relationship. A little bit of spray, don't get crazy with it. Same thing with the seasoning. We're trying to watch sodium because I think it makes my face fat, so I don't go as crazy as I used to. And that will go at the base of our hash brown bowl. World famous, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. Technically, I posted it one time, and it got 5 million views, so I can call it famous in my head. So we're gonna go with that. Any way I cannot do dishes is perfect. I don't have a dishwasher. Also, I don't have a girlfriend. Ah! Oh! Oh! Ow! Ow, ow, ow. I was trying to dug it out, my bracelet was right over the pan, and this got very hot. Code Shredz at GOD, by the way. Alright guys, there you have it, meal number 1. And like I said, I like a good macro ratio of 40-40-20. As my calories get lower, yes, I exchange the fats, I increase the fats, and I lower the carbs. I don't do the opposite, okay? So I don't keep getting lower and lower with fats. I think you need fats, but I don't think you need a whole lot. I don't think it needs to be taking up so many calories to where you're starving. I go for more value. Alright guys, so meal number 1 will be 737 calories, 80 grams of carbs, 63 grams of protein, and only 19 grams of fat. Alrighty guys, we just knocked out a little bit more work. Now it's time for meal number 2, pre-workout meal, and we're gonna keep it basic. So it's gonna be chicken, sweet potato, and asparagus. That's it. I hate doing dishes, can y'all tell? I'll put stuff on paper napkins. It doesn't change anything. I'm not weird. Y'all do weird by yourself. Alright guys, there you have it. Meal number 2. Breaking news! This is not the most fun meal possible. But guess what? Being shredded is not going to be fun most of the time. The diet part is the hard part. Cardio, you can make it interesting by brain rotting. It's my time to brain rot. Or if you want to start a show, you do 50 minutes of cardio a day. That sounds like a crazy number, right? You watch an episode a day. You start to look forward to your cardio sessions because you know you're going to watch your show. You only watch a specific show when you do your cardio. Because think about this, if an episode leaves off on a cliffhanger, now you're itching to do cardio. And you're so engaged in video or whatever else that your mind doesn't even think about cardio. You get through cardio and you're like, I almost want to do more so I can watch another episode. It's just little tricks and stuff like that to make things fun. It is easier to succeed when you use the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. You don't have to do all this crazy stuff. That took me maybe 10 minutes of actual time because it's mostly just thrown in the air fryer or I microwave the sweet potato. I'm not saying that's the best and healthiest way to prepare your food, but hey, it saves me time. Alrighty guys, so for meal number 2, this is 385 calories, 44 grams of carbs, 37 grams of protein, and 8 grams of fat. This isn't a massive meal when it comes to the calories, and me, I don't want to feel absolutely full when I work out. Plus, I'm going to chug a lot more water. But I'm going to enjoy this, and we got to get to the gym. Oh yes! Come on now! Give it to me! OG, the original. Top 3 flavor. I'm sure y'all wondering, Brody, what do you take? I took 2 fish oil capsules from Ghost every day. And this is what I do before my workout. A lot of people probably pop their fish oil or their little supplements in the morning, but not me. I just do it before my workout. In here, I have just water, but pump. I don't need any additional caffeine. I get it from the coffee and my energy drink and HELLAVA Spark. I'm sure you're wondering, Brody, what's Ghost Pump? It's basically just L-citrulline, so it's gonna give you a great pump. I like to take my supplements 30 minutes before my workout. So I have a 15-minute drive. I'll core ride for 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna dry scoop 2 scoops. Now I also take a pack of HELLAVA Spark. Guys, this is the best neuro supplement in the game. That's a claim by me, okay? I've researched hundreds of brands and nobody packs it all into one better. The L-theanine, that's what gives me great dopamine. How I've been in a good mood all day, it's not just for the camera. I'm just trying to be myself here. I swear above all things, because I take stimulants, I take supplements, and the thing I notice the most about taking HELLAVA Spark, especially early in the morning, is my dopamine levels. And there's many studies saying L-theanine provides that, and for me, that's the thing I feel the most. Of course, I feel the energy, I feel the focus, but for me, I just like feeling like I'm having a great day. Something about even a minor inconvenience isn't throwing me off. I'm not in an upset mood. This is what helps me. This is an amazing pre-workout because of the nootropics, the adaptogens, and the 50 milligrams of caffeine. You will be laser focused. You will be in a good mood. You will be ready to kill your workout. And you're not gonna have a billion distractions. When I don't take this, I feel like I constantly wanna be on my phone in between sets and my workout's kinda slack. But with this, laser focus. And not to mention, they're so damn good. All right, guys, I'll see you at the gym. Act like I don't have to come grab all my equipment. Alrighty guys, made it to the gym. We about to get the lift in now. And for the first time ever on this channel, I'm not gonna show you how to work out. You're gonna ask for that for a separate video. But I'll give you the first ever gym montage on this channel. Alrighty guys, so I'm not gonna make y'all watch me do cardio or anything like that, but that's why I do fasted cardio in the morning. It makes me feel good, and then after the workout, I can just do 150 calories, play on my phone the whole time, go hands-free, and boom, we're done for the day with our activity. When it comes to the cardio, when starting out, I like to burn 300 calories, 150 in the morning, 150 after my workout, and you could break it up. You could do 50 calories to warm up. I go by calories. You don't even have to go to calories. You can go by time, you go by zone. Do what works for you, okay? This is all trial and error. And also, it doesn't have to be incline walk, okay? It could be the elliptical, it could be the stair climber, it could be the cycling, it could be the row machine. Does not matter, as long as you're burning calories, remember that. But for me, I like an incline walk. 15 minutes usually equals 150 calories for me. So it's only 30 minutes of cardio. And if you break it up, it's not a lot at all. And if you want the specifics, I started out at 10% incline and 2.8 miles per hour. Then I increased it to 12.5, about 3 miles per hour. And then I go to 15 at like 3.3. Alrighty guys, I'll let y'all go and I'll see y'all for dinner.
HELLAVA sponsor, pardon the interruption while I talk about the sponsor of the video, Monarch. Brody, what is Monarch? Monarch is a private, ad-free personal finance platform. It automatically tracks your spending, your net worth, your expenses. You can see your subscriptions that you don't know you're paying for. Basically, you get to see all of the money that's coming in and out of your account, but all in one clean dashboard. I always thought it was annoying because I use different banks for certain businesses as well as different from my personal. Being able to go to one spot and seeing everything that's coming in and out is just super convenient. There's so many great features I love about Monarch. I love being able to see where my money is going, meaning my spending summary. How much of my finances are actually going in something specific, and a lot of the times you don't realize just how much you are spending. Also, Monarch is great for budgeting. So I'm able to easily see if I'm spending a little too much money on entertainment rather than stuff that should be more important, like my bills that I actually need to pay or my groceries, stuff that's actually important. Also, something rare that you don't see much nowadays is that Monarch is ad-free. You're the customer, not the product. No ads, no data selling. Also, if you don't have a popular bank, it doesn't matter. Monarch syncs up with over 13,000 institutions. I just love the flexible budgeting with Monarch because you could do fixed versus unfixed spending. Meaning I get to see all my loans, my recurring bills, stuff I know my money needs to go towards, and then unfixed spending where I kind of have a little room to play with the money that I have. Also, Monarch has AI-powered insights. So it uses your real financial data to give you helpful tips and just give you more data on your money. You can use Monarch on both the web and mobile. I recommend the app for sure. Guys, my goal is always to try to help you guys better your lives in any way. And let's be honest, finances is a crucial part of life. So if you would like to be better at budgeting, just understanding your finances, having all of your finances all in one convenient, clean dashboard, then go ahead and try Monarch for yourself. But I want to say a huge shout out to Monarch for partnering with me. And if you want to try Monarch, go ahead and start your free trial today and get 50% off your first year of total money clarity using my link or my promo code Brody50. Once again, shout out to Monarch. If you want to sign up, the link will be down in the description, or you can use promo code Brody50. Let's get our finances in check this year. Love you guys. Back to the video.
Alrighty guys, we are back at the house for dinner. Our second to last meal. Our last one's considered a snack, but technically it's a meal. I know this looks basic, but in total, this meal is 700 calories. This meal is 91 grams of carbs, 45 grams of protein, and 17 grams of fat. Once again, a simple meal. Keep it simple, stupid. Follow the KISS method. And alongside of that, a Coke Zero caffeine free. I don't need any more caffeine, but I am a slut for a Coke Zero. I will be honest. If you prefer Diet Coke over Coke Zero, can't trust you. All right, guys, if you look at this and go, well, Brody, that's not enough food. Chug your water. Alongside of this, even though I have a Coke, I'm chugging the shot of water. The reason I keep hitting that point, one, drinking a lot of water is great for you. It's flushing out all the toxins and BS in your system too. A lot of people fall off because they want to keep picking because they're still hungry. That's understandable. At times, you will be hungry. Understand that. Little tricks like this, it could be sparkling water, where even more bubbles and carbonation is in your system, or it could be things like this. Now look, you could drink 24 of these and be fine. The aspartame, people complain about it, but the research shows that you can drink as much as you want. It is 0 calories. I used to drink like 3 a day, I'll be honest. And the way I feel in the morning is a lot different when I just have 1 a day, or if I have 0. A little over a week to the show, I cut these out. It was like, damn, I'm waking up feeling amazingly lean. I really didn't change the calories. I just cut out all the artificial stuff. So it's that artificial sugar and whatnot that's gonna make you feel not as good. I'm not saying it's gonna add body fat to you because it is 0 calories, but if you wanna feel in peak shape, I would stick to 1 or try to cut them out. Me personally, I'm addicted, so I'm gonna do 1. I would save it for dinner and I'm gonna enjoy it. And guys, if you don't start drinking your water, I'm gonna find you. Alrighty guys, the moment we all been waiting for, the sweet treat of the night. Now, this is the protein shake that I froze. If you don't know what a Ninja Creamy is, go ahead, look it up, and invest in it now. It'll be the best decision of your life. Well, there you have it. This is my Ninja Creamy. I make almost nightly. That is amazing. But I still have 120 calories to get to my 2,200 calories for the day. So I have a plan. I'll be right back. If y'all did not know, something that's pretty low calorie, tastes great, chocolate rice cakes, 60 calories a pop. Grab 2 of them, you put the ice cream in the middle. You have a rice cake ice cream sandwich. Come on now, come on now. Did I just invent this? Now we gotta taste it. Come on now. Yeah, so this is the move for now on. I wanna enjoy this, so I'm gonna talk to you in a little bit. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching that because I enjoyed eating that. So in total, that meal right there, when I finish this, is gonna be 380 calories, 38 grams of carbs, 43 grams of protein, and only 5 grams of fat. And if you play with the calories right, you could grab 2 more rice cakes if you could save yourself 120 calories and make 2 ice cream sandwiches, because I gotta get a bit extra. But our total for the day, we nailed it. Today, after I finished that, of course, we consumed 2,200 calories, 254 grams of carbs, 189 grams of protein, and 49 grams of fat. Now, when I actually tracked these calories, I understand that my macro split was a little off. I was thinking 40, 40, 20, but it's more 45% carbs, 35% protein, 20% fats. But as far as how the calories go, and you should drop it down, you should up the cardio and whatnot, that stays the same. I'm gonna finish this. That's gonna wrap up my night, but I got one more little segment for y'all just to summarize everything. So I'll see y'all in the office. But on the Shredz series finale, we didn't fully go over the results, so I wanted to at least let you guys know my body fat percentage that was on here. Starting in the 13%, 3 months out. When I weighed in, my final weigh-in, I went from 173.8 pounds to 145 pounds. That is 28.8 pounds, nearly 30 pounds. And I went from in the 13% to in the 3%. Now, the person that did the test for me said they have about a 2% margin of error. But still, if we give me that 2%, obviously we're going up, we wouldn't go down or I'd be dead. I would still be in the 5% range. Now, do I think that's accurate? I don't know. How depleted, how lean, how low I came in the weight, I do believe I would have been around 5 to 6%. I mean, I seen every single vein in my ab, every single one in my legs. My glutes were striated. Obviously, I didn't show y'all. But I do think it was the leanest I've ever been in my life. I don't know if I'd ever get there again, but you never know because we may have to run this back, but on a real stage. And I have a reputable coach that's willing to coach me. Did we join a real competition, a real bodybuilding show? Or do we just keep maintaining, staying relatively lean and doing nothing with it? You guys let me know. Alrighty guys, to quickly summarize this video, if you want to lose weight, you want to get shredded. I keep saying get shredded, but it really is just to lose weight. Go to any calorie calculator you can find on Google. Mayo Clinic has the one I always use. Type in your activity, your age, your height, your weight, all of your stats, and try to figure out your maintenance calories. Once you have your maintenance calories, drop it about 300 calories. From there, I would say go a week just alone dieting, not changing your activity, not doing cardio, and see where that gets you. If it drops you like a half a pound, perfect. Keep doing that till you don't see a half a pound anymore. Once you stop losing weight, throw in the cardio. I would say start around with burning 300 calories solely due to cardio. Do it for about a week and see where that gets you. And obviously throughout this, you're keeping consistent on your diet. And from there, it's really going lower and higher with certain things. Meaning when you stop seeing that half a pound to pound range, you either want to up the activity or lower the calories. And I'm always going to say up the activity first. But at some point, the activity is going to be too much for you to handle, or you just won't have enough time in the day. So obviously you're going to have to drop the calories. And once that happens, I like to say drop it about 150 calories. And that should promote your body to get back to dropping weight. And guys, if you're doing all these things and you're not dropping weight, you're doing something wrong. It's not your body, you're doing something wrong. I hate to be blunt like that, but it's true and somebody's gonna tell you. So either you're not tracking right, you're not doing the cardio you're saying, you don't have the activity you're saying, but you are doing something wrong. It is not your body, anybody can do it. And I don't wanna hear any excuses. A lot of people are like, oh, I work too much. I don't have time to do all these meals. I was working 12-hour shifts, 60 to 72 hours a week. I wanted to do this social media thing so bad. I had to make a 45-minute drive to work. clock in my 12 hours, drive 45 minutes back, pass my house, wave bye to my bed, go another 15 minutes to the gym, work out, film my TikTok because I was trying to pursue social media, edit on my way home while I was driving, get home, do all my meals, shower, get ready for the next day. I was barely getting any sleep, which is not a good thing, but I'm just saying there's a way. If you want it bad enough, there is a way. I'm sorry this is out of my character and I'm getting a little heated right here, but I made the same excuses over and over and over and over. I've been wanting to look the way I look, and I've been wanting to do the social media thing since I was 14 years old. I kept making excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse, and then it clocked to me. I'm the one making excuses. It's not that I have a busy schedule. It's not that I don't have the knowledge, because the internet's forever. Everything is on the internet. I just kept making excuses. So I challenge you. If you've been pushing it off, you've been making excuses, stop it. Be honest with yourself. You are making excuses. You can do it. You can start today. And if you need that help, you need that guidance, you need that structure, download the free ebooks. I have one for training, also have one for nutrition. No more excuses. What you want can be one day, or it can be day one of getting what you want. You decide. Alrighty guys, love y'all. Get out of here, nerds.